Good morning, ladies. Welcome. I'm Jessica. This is Runway Fitness. How are you guys doing this morning? You can go ahead and turn on your videos, and then I can check your form while you're working out. Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Ladies, ready to go? Let's see. Okay, for this workout, we're going to need ankle weights and then water and a mat. That's it. Okay, and if you guys have your own music, feel free to play it while we're working out. I think there's supposed to be one more person joining us, so I'll give it just a couple of minutes. All right, I can just add them if they join in later. All right, let's go ahead and get started. We'll start with 50 jump twists, followed by 20 pikes, followed by 20 single leg hip thrusts. I'll go ahead and put those in the chat for you. It's 50, 20, 20, and we'll repeat that 3 times. So 50 hip twists. You hold your abs in tight, chest lifted, shoulders back. We'll just jump and twist the hips. You can follow along and watch Erin if you need to keep the pace. We'll come down and we've got 20 pike twists. So in a pike position, or in a push-up position, you're gonna come up into a pike, and when you do, you'll twist your hips towards one side. That's 1. You'll come up to the other side for 2. It's 20 total, 10 each side. Feeling great. Keep your abs in tight for this, ladies. Exhale when you come up and inhale when you come out. And that'll help pull your abs in on the pike part. If you need, you can do a quick little stretch, and we'll flip over for single leg hip thrust. On your back, press one ankle over the other. You'll be on your heel, bottom leg at about a 90-degree angle. We'll press your leg up. We'll do 20 of these. Really focus on engaging that glute. You should feel it in your glute. If you're feeling it in your quadricep, you need to move your foot out a little bit or in a little bit to wherever it is that you feel it in the butt. Keep everything high and tight and perky. And when you get to 20, we'll switch legs. For 20 on the other side. Again, make sure that that heel is in the right position so you're feeling it in your butt. Everyone's looking good. We'll come back up, 50 hip twists. You can hold those abs in tight, chest lifted, and shoulders back. Even in our cardio, we're still working our abs. All of these workouts are designed to keep your body long and lean and toned and give you that nice ab crack. In addition to that, it'll help keep your waist in and narrow versus like the more Pilates body that's kind of rectangular. And we'll come back down for our pike twist. Out in the push-up position. Lift your hips up towards the ceiling and twist your hips. Come back down and towards the other side. Looking good, ladies. It's 20 total, 10 each side. And when you finish that, we'll flip over onto our backs for a single leg hip thrust. Bottom leg at about a 90-degree angle on your heel. You'll press through your heel to lift your hips. Do 20 on each side. Make sure you really feel that burn in your butt. We're warming up all of our major muscle groups so we can really focus on toning them in the next series. Looking good. When you're ready, switch legs. And then we'll come back up for our jump twist. Abs in tight, chest lifted, shoulders back. You can even slightly lean back a little bit for a nice long line. So help with your posture, strengthen your back, and give you that ab crack. Doing great. Then we'll come back down onto our mat for our pike twist. 20 total, 10 each side. Feet about hip width apart. Push up position, push back. Your hips up for a pike and a twist. Looking great, ladies. When we finish that, we'll flip over for 20 single leg hip thrusts. On your back, bottom leg bend down at a 90-degree angle. Press through your heel. You don't want to press on a flat foot. Lift your hips as high as you can. And 20 each leg. Want to make sure you get that full range of motion all the way down, all the way up. When you're ready, you switch sides for 20 more. If you need to, you can do a quick hamstring stretch. Pull your legs in for nice release in your lower back and your butt. And grab a sip of water if you need to. And we'll go ahead and put on our ankle weights. We'll do 50 heel to butt, running in place, followed by 20 inner thigh circles. It's 20 each way, followed by 25 figure fours. It's a heel to butt. Your heels will go back towards your butt, knees pointed down. We don't want to lift them up this way because we're going to work your hip flexors. You can do these workouts whether you're a model or not. But when you're a model, those tiny little bits of half inches and centimeters matter. If you're building up your hip flexors, it'll make that measurement larger. If you're not a model, it'll just help your jeans fit better. When we finish with those 50s, we'll come down on our side. Top leg over the bottom. You can have your foot pointed or flexed. You want to focus on drawing tiny little circles on the opposite wall. These are slow and controlled circles. And then switch directions when you're ready. You can switch sides too. If it helps, you can put your hand on your inner thigh and you'll feel the muscle more. Like the action of touching it makes your muscle work harder. And then for booty A's, we'll come up onto all fours. You'll cross your ankles. The leg that's crossing will come out towards the side like a donkey kick. You'll lift straight up, and you'll lower to cross your ankles. From the back, that looks like that. So you kind of create a figure four. We'll do 25 each side. So those ankles should be crossing and touching every time you come down. You should feel this burning in your outer butt. Looking great, ladies. I can switch sides when you're ready. 25 on the other side. This is great for pulling that butt up and give you that nice round shape, but without adding on too much size. Won't add on any size, it might actually slim your measurements. Perfect, and we'll come back up for 50 heel to butt running in place. You can heels up towards the butt. You can hit your butt if you want to. So we don't build up those hip flexors. When you're finished, we'll come back down for 20 inner thigh circles each way. And make controlled circles, like you're drawing on like an outlet on the opposite side of the room. And switch sides when you're ready. Or switch directions. You finish those 20-20, switch sides, we'll do 20-20 on the other side. When you finish that, we'll come back up for our figure fours. And on hands and knees, ankles crossing, the top leg points out towards the side, knee, we lift up to about hip height and then lower back down for 25. Looking good, ladies. I'll switch sides when you're ready. Everyone's doing a great job. You guys look amazing. When we finish that, we'll come back up for 50 heel to butt running in place. And if at any time you guys have any questions, feel free to unmute yourself. You can raise your hand and then I can see you on the video. You don't have to like go find the Zoom raise hand button. We'll come back down for our inner thigh circles, 20 each way. And 20 the other way. When we finish that, we'll switch sides. 20, 20 on the other side. Twenty circles both ways. Looking good, ladies. And we'll come back up for figure fours. Last one of these, so let's make them good. Lift that leg as high as you can, keeping the knee pointed out towards the side, ankles crossing. It's 25 each side. When you're ready, the other side. You should really feel it burning in your boots. You need to do a quick child's pose, stretch out the hips, roll to one side, roll to the other side. I want to keep everything stretched in addition to being tight. You can go ahead and take off those ankle weights, grab a drink of water. We have an ab superset next. For the ab superset, we're going to do 50 cross tracks, followed by 20 stretch and crunch, followed by 20 reverse crunches. It's 50, 20, 20. For the cross jacks, abs in tight, chest lifted, shoulders back. Across your feet when you come in. Toning our legs, getting our heart rates back up, and toning our abs. And training our bodies to have good posture. Good, we'll come down for stretch and crunch. The most important part of this is the stretch. So you want to reach your arms all the way back, arch your back. When you crunch up, come up to only about a 45-degree angle. It should feel like you're going to start shaking if you hold it for too long. Stretch, and then crunch up. Inhale when you stretch back, exhale when you crunch up. Feet should be at about a 90-degree angle, or your knees should be at about a 90-degree angle, and you're on your heels. You're looking great, ladies. Awesome. When you finish the 20, we'll go on to the 20 reverse crunches. Put your hands by your side or under your hips if you need extra support. Your heels will start touching the ground. Knees spin at about a 90-degree angle. You'll lift them up so you're in line with your hips. And using your lower abdominal muscles, lift your hips up off the ground about an inch. When you come down, let your back arch. Heels almost touch the ground. This is a controlled movement. You do not want to use momentum, otherwise you're just working your hip flexors. We want to use our ab strength for this. Perfect, ladies. Again, inhale when you bring your legs down, and exhale when you bring them up. The emptying of your lungs will help your abs crunch just a little bit more. Maximize the effort. Then we finish 20 of those, we go back to 20, stretch and crunch. Heels on the ground, arms reach back up overhead, arch your back, inhale, exhale as you crunch up. About a 45-degree angle. Perfect, ladies, you're looking good. You want to come up just to that sort of breaking point where you feel like you're going to fall back down. That way you don't give your abs any rest time. If you come all the way up, they get to stop working. And if you start falling behind, that's okay. Just do as many as you can. And we move on to the next one. And just move on with us. And then the next time you come to class or the next set, try to do the same amount or more. And then when you're ready, we'll move on to the reverse crunches. Again, arch your back when your legs are down. Use your abdominal strength to lift your knees that are bent at a slightly 90-degree angle up over your hips. Then use those abs to press up towards the ceiling. You're going to tap your feet on the ceiling. Exhaling when you crunch up. Inhaling when you lower your legs. 20 of these. You guys are doing great. This is my favorite ab series. It really helps to find that ab crack and pull everything in tight. When you lower your legs towards the ground, you should feel pulling between your hips from your lower abs. Good work, ladies. Looking good. And also at any point in time, if you need to, you can flip over for a cobra stretch or an upward dog and stretch out your abdomen. And we'll come back up and repeat that again. 50 cross jacks, 20 stretch and crunch, and 20 reverse crunches. Ankles crossed when you do your cross jacks. Everyone looks great. We'll come back down for the stretch and crunch, 20 stretch and crunch. Feet about hip width apart, arms reach back up overhead. Arch your back, then crunch up as high as you can or to about a 45-degree angle. Still want to be in that sort of breaking point where you feel like it'll fall back, but you can't hold it for very long. Keep those abs engaged the whole time. Exhale on the up, inhale on the down. Get a nice stretch and crunch it all up. Get the waist measurements down and really define the abs, that nice ab crack, little side lines. Looking good, 20 of these. If at any point in time you need some water, feel free to get it. And 20 reverse crunches. Ladies are doing awesome. You're so proud of yourself. Plus, we're about halfway through. On the reverse crunches, lower down, let your back lift up off the mat a little bit. You'll feel a nice pull and stretch. Bring it in, exhale as you lift your feet up towards the ceiling. Extra crunches. I had 3 kids and really bad diastasis recti. My doctor was talking about surgery, and I swear this series is what fixed it. These stretching crunches with reverse crunches. This whole method completely changed my body. It's amazing. When you finish your reverse crunches, we'll go back to the stretch and crunch. Reach your arms up overhead, arch your back, heels on the floor. Crunch up, about 45 degrees, and down. Only come up to the point where you feel like you're gonna fall back down. If you come up higher than that, then you can hang out there all day and you're not really working your abs. Maybe not all day, but for a while. Ladies look fantastic. Now we'll move on to the reverse crunches. Heels touch the ground. Bring them up over your hips. Slight little lift. You should be able to do that with your abs only. Just lift, lift like little pulses. Then lower for a nice stretch. And that'll help define those abs and pull the lower abdominal muscles in. And train that wall to be in line or below your hips. Ladies are looking great. When you finish that, we'll come back up for one last set. You're officially over halfway finished with your workout today. You're doing amazing. And at any point in time, you can stretch out your abs or grab some water. 50 cross jacks. Abs in tight, chest lifted, shoulders back. You look awesome. Perfect. We'll come down for our 20 stretch and crunch. Stretch up overhead, back arches, crunch up on exhale, and pull those abs in tight. That exhale will give you like a little bit of extra pull in. You can even like cough at the top and that'll pull them in even tighter. So like, want to maximize the effort. Good work. You guys excited for Taco Tuesday? I think it's my favorite day of the week. You should be so proud of yourself getting up and working out. Way to go. Finish the stretch and crunch. We'll move on 20 reverse crunches. Knees bent 90-degree angle, heels touch the ground. Using that lower abdominal strength, lift your legs up, stay there over your hips. Using that lower abdominal strength again. Exhale, lift your hips up. Lower for a nice stretch. You can lift your back up off the ground. Great work, ladies. We'll move on to our stretch and crunch. Arms lift up overhead. Inhale, extend the abs, let the back float off the ground. Exhale, crunch up at 45 degrees. You look awesome. Good work. Inhale, stretch overhead. Exhale, come up. When we get to 20, we'll move on to reverse crunches. Let your back lift up off the ground. Exhale, bring your legs overhead. Finish the exhale, lift your hips up. Inhale as you lower. You can tap your feet almost to the ground or just barely to the ground. If that's hurting your back too much, then don't come down as far on the inhale when you're lowering your legs. You guys are almost done with your superset. Way to go. Kicking butt this morning. You finish that, go ahead and grab some water. Do a quick little stretch of your abs. Just stretch overhead, side to side. Do an upward dog. Roll around here. We want to tighten everything, but we also want to keep it lengthened. If you have some strain in your lower back, you can do a down child's pose. After you grab some water, we'll come back up, do 50 side-to-side jumps, followed by 20 side-to-side Vs, kind of like a windshield wiper, or like you're opening and closing your briefcase, and then 30 penguins. And so 50 side-to-side jumps. You can jump side to side, like you're jumping over a little bit of line. Keep your abs in tight, chest lifted and shoulders back. You look awesome, you're doing great. We'll come down for side-to-side Vs. You'll be on your butt, hands behind you, lift your feet up off the ground. We'll crunch up and over to one side, bring it out to the center, and then crunch it back up over on the other side. So straight on, it'll look like this. It's 20 each side. I mean, sorry, 20 total, 10 each side. And we'll come down for our penguins. You lay on your back, feet hip width apart, arms to the side. You'll touch your pinkies of your hands to the outside of your feet, holding a crunch the entire time. It's great for toning that side waist. It'll help define the lines that you get on the side of your center ab crack. In addition to, all the regular benefits of abdominal exercises like supporting your core and your spine. If that's too hard on your neck, you can use one hand to support your head. You finish that, we'll come back up for our 50 side-to-side jumps. Looking good. We'll come down for 20 side-to-side Vs, 10 each side. Exhale when you crunch together and pull those abs in. If you need help pulling the abs in, you do a little mini cough-knee to the top. And it'll pull your abs in tight. Good work, ladies. We'll come down for our 30 penguins. Crunch up, touch the pinky to the outside of the foot. Keeping the abs in tight the whole time. Remember to breathe. If it's too hard on your neck, you can support your neck with your hand. And just keep the other arm down. To make sure you're getting that full reach. Ideally, your pinky will be touching your ankle. Looking good. Last round of this series, 50 side-to-side jumps. Perfect, we'll come down for our side-to-side Vs, 10 each side, 20 total. Crunch up, let's finish strong. Kind of rolling from hip to hip. Crunching the knees towards that opposite shoulder. Work and come down for those penguins, 30 each side. Crunch up, hold those abs in, navel towards the spine. Touch your pinkies towards your ankles. It's okay if you don't reach there yet. Just work towards it. You want your feet a few inches away from your butt. Don't put them up at your butt. 8 to 10 inches away from your butt. Looking good, ladies. Almost there. And come up, grab some water. We'll go ahead and put our ankle weights on too for the next round. We're almost finished. For the count in the chat, we'll do 50 heel to butt, 50 donkey kicks, and 50 plank twists. So running in place, we'll get the heart rate back up, heels towards the butt, knees pointed down, abs in tight, chest lifted, shoulders back. I used to run like this when I was a child. Like other kids are running normal and I'd kick my butt when I ran. Thought it was funny. Good job. We'll come down onto all fours, donkey kicks. Your knee will be about hip height. You'll flex your foot and just press up towards the ceiling from there. 50 short little pulses, like you're stomping on the ceiling. Keep that knee bent at about a 90-degree angle. If you bring it in too far, you won't be working as much. If you bring it out too far, you'll be working more to the front of your leg. Keep it 90-degree angle and your leg will be out to the side slightly. So from straight on, it's like that. Not straight back behind you, went out to the side to work the outer glutes. That nice tone defined hip line. When you're ready, we'll switch sides. It starts in line with your hips and press straight up towards the ceiling from there. Stomp on that ceiling. If you need to after this, you can go back into a child's pose, roll your hips around. Want everything tight and toned and defined, but not too tight where it starts bulking. Looking great. When we finish, we'll come out for our plank twist. So on the forearms, the plank pose, legs extend. And pretend you have a beach ball or volleyball or soccer ball under your hips. All the balls in my house, tons of balls everywhere for all the kids. You'll go from side to side over that invisible ball. Remember to breathe through this, keeping those abs in. Ladies look awesome. It's a quick little movement up and over the ball. If you need to take a rest, stretch out your abs, that's fine. Looking good. We'll come back up for 50 heel to butt running in place. This is your last full 3-round set. So let's finish strong. Ladies are doing awesome. You should be so proud of yourself. This is not the easiest series, but you'll get amazing results pretty quickly. Keep those abs in tight, chest lifted and shoulders back. We'll come down onto all fours. 50 donkey kicks. Leg back behind you, in line with your hips. Press straight up from there. Need a 90-degree angle, stomping on the ceiling. Short little pulses for 50. Keep that knee slightly out towards the side, engaging your glutes. Should really feel that burn. If at any point in time this gets too hard, you can take off the ankle weights. Girls are doing awesome. Push through, we're nearly there. Need a quick little stretch for your glutes. Go for it. Go to the other side. Knee 90-degree angles, starts in line with your hips. Just press straight up from there. Short little pulses. Stomping on the ceiling. Kind of like the CPR beat. Staying alive, staying alive. And then we'll come down for a 50 hip twist. In a plank position, roll your hips from one side to the other. This is also sort of in a staying alive. Beat. These are quick little twists. One side to the other side. Looking great. You take a quick little breather, stretch your abs out, go for it, and we'll come back up for our last round of these. 50 heel to butt, 50 donkey kicks, and 50 plank twists. I know it's tough work, but you guys are doing great. You feel so proud of yourself. The results really do come in really quickly, and they stay. That's the best part. And come down for 50 donkey kicks, knee in line with the hips. Press straight up, knee out towards the side just a little bit too. Stomping on that ceiling, 50 little pulses. Do it great. And I've got staying alive stuck in my head, so sorry ladies if you also do. Quick little glute stretch if you need to. Repeat on the other side. Knee in line with the hips, out towards the side a little bit. Press on the ceiling. Press, 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 press. Excellent work. We'll come out for a 50 hip twist, last of these. Plank position on your forearms, abs in tight. Keep your hips in line with your shoulders. You don't want to go up too high. You don't want to go down too low. If you go down too low, it'll hurt your back. If you go up too high, it'll hurt your shoulders. We're going to go from one side to the other side. Getting that staying alive, staying alive. You need to stretch out your shoulders at any point in time. Child's pose. You're going to stretch out your abs. Your baby cobra or cobra. And finish strong. Turning your back, don't be afraid to take a little mini break and then get back to it. And if it's hurting, then stop. But if it's just straining and you need a stretch, go for the stretch. Perfect. We can go ahead and take off our ankle weights. We'll do 20 slow stretch and crunch. These are slow controlled motions. So you lay on your back, legs extended. Reach your arms up overhead. Really focus on lifting your back, like not just letting it come up, like sort of like hyperextend your back. Arch it to get that extra stretch and crunch. And it's just your arms coming up. You don't actually have to crunch your body up. So you'll feel a nice pull throughout that whole ab crack line from under your ribs down to your pelvic bone. And you stretch up and bring your arms straight up overhead as you exhale and pull your abs in towards your spine. 20 of these, inhale, reach, exhale, bring it up. You're slow and controlled. Really focus on that stretching. Help give you that defined look. You ever seen those bodybuilders? There's like super strong muscular guys that can do like 300 sit-ups. but then their abs are distended. They haven't trained their abs to pull in tight. All of these exercises are designed to help pull those abs in tight. We really focus on that stretching and that pulling in. Ladies are doing great. Really work those hamstrings today. If you want, you can put one leg down, cross the other leg, the other angle of your knee, reach through behind your hamstring or your chin, whatever's comfortable, and pull your knee in towards your chest and stretch out that hamstring. Roll side to side, really feel into it. Stretch all of that out. So it'll be strong and tight and toned and streamlined. No bulking up. And switch legs. Roll from side to side on the other side. Doing great. Roll over onto our stomachs. Nice cobra stretch, upward dog. Go into it. Get a little more flexibility. You want to stretch out your hamstrings. You can, whatever feels good for you. Roll around. Let's stretch out our hip flexors too. So from like a kneeling position, bring one leg forward. We don't want to actually put any weight on your leg to support it. So make sure your hands are on the ground. You can lift that back leg up and get a little deeper into your hips. Kind of roll around, sway from side to side in there. Really feel that stretch. Get a little more flexibility. You can lower that back leg. Bring the back leg in even more. And stretch out the quad and the hip flexors. Doing great. If you want to come into a pigeon's pose, go for it. We'll try the other leg. Each one leg forward into a nice supported low lunge. Make sure your hands are on the ground the whole time and that quad is not working. Really feel around in there. Stretch out that front of your body. Step if you want. Nice supported. Keep one hand on the ground if you can. Sink in. Grab the back leg. Do a quick tricep stretch too. So you can cross one arm in front of the other. Press the shoulder down. If you want to stretch that neck, you can lean your head towards the side that your hands are away from that shoulder that you're stretching. You did a lot of shoulder work today. Not a lot, but a good deal of shoulder work. You finish strong on the shoulders. On the other side, reach your arm back behind you, grabbing your elbow with one hand. Lean to the side, stretch out that side waist some. Switch to the other side. We'll do a little quick straddle for that inner thigh work we did. Put your legs to the side, you can reach over. Doing double duty, we're stretching our side waist and our inner thigh. The other side. You can bend and lower your legs. It'll help you feel into it in different hip placements. Move forward if you want to, whatever feels good. If that's too intense on your knees or your groin, you can just do a butterfly. Good work, ladies. You guys did awesome.
Thank you, Jessica.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Bye.
Have a great rest of your day. Bye.